Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. Thanks for starting 2015 with us on Explore Tulsa.
2015 is going to be a spectacular year, Trish. Fortune 500 top 29 predictions for the new year are so cool.
Well, I know they predict the economy to show some real improvement, along with unemployment to continue to drop while wages rise.
Yeah, that's nice and all, but they also say that the Apple Watch is going to be a big hit. Mom genes are coming back, and that human microbiomes are going to solve all kinds of medical mysteries.
You do know that that's the study of our internal bacterial ecosystem that could be the key to some of our trickiest medical issues.
Yep, they're going to do more studies of our poop. How funny is that?
Other exciting things to look forward to in 2015 is watching the TU men's basketball develop under new head coach Frank Haith.
I really, when I grew up in North Carolina, in terms of getting involved with the game of basketball, I just played everything. You know, kids today don't play all sports. And my Little League coach was a guy named Dr. Alan White, who was the athletic director at Elon. And my first experience was Mite League football. And then I graduated, obviously, to basketball, playing Little League. I was about 8 years old, 9 years old. I had to sneak and play my first couple of years because my grandmother didn't want me doing anything but going to school and studying. And finally she gave in and let me play. But that was my first experience of getting involved with team sports and being involved with being a part of a competing. But I always played sports when I was a little kid when growing up, and that was the way to stay out of the streets. My Little League coaches were like my mentors, and they were like my father figures. And the impact my coaches had on my life, I said I want to have that kind of impact on young people also, because it was so important to my development of who I was as a man. And I went to college knowing I wanted to coach because of the experiences I had in my early childhood from Dr. Alan White. But the experiences, the impact they had on my life, I said, hey, I want to do that for someone. And I went to college knowing I wanted to coach. I thought I was going to be a high school teacher and coach throughout my whole life, and I've been happy with that. And I was fortunate enough to have opportunities to go to college right after, while I was in college. And my first college job was at Elon, then at Wake Forest University. The Tulsa job it really attracted me because of the league and because of the leadership. Joining the American Conference I thought was exciting. The competition level we were going to play. And Dr. Upham and Dr. Grad I thought were just tremendous in my communication with them and their vision. It was exactly what my vision is in terms of student athletes and being a part of the young people's lives. And at this small school, you know, I was a head coach at Missouri for the last 3 years, and we won 76 games in 3 years, had a lot of success. But I was, you know, the job in itself was about, for me, was about being happy and being at a place where I felt that we can sink our teeth in and our roots here and be here for a while. You know, I'm excited about the young people we have in this program, and I got to give Doug Wojcik and Danny Manning credit for recruiting great kids, and the program's in good shape. It really is. And as we make this transition to the American Conference, we want to be able to play a certain style, up-tempo. And I think with that said, you have to have, you know, more depth, quality depth players that you can count on to play that style. We are implementing a lot of our things but I've learned a long time ago that you must play a style that fits your team in order to give yourself the best chance to win. So we haven't quite been full throttle like I want to be, but I do think we're able to do some of the things, a lot of things that we think are going to be staples of our program. You know, I would hope that, you know, when our kids' time is up and when their 4 years are up, that they feel like they learn more than how to dribble a basketball. They learn life skills. And you know, I go back to my first statement about the impact that coaches had on my life. And I would want the kids, the young people, the student athletes, when they leave here to say, Frank Haith was more than me than just a basketball coach. And you know, I want family's important to me, and I would hope that, you know, when they start their family, they see Frank Haith and how I was a family man, or how I was a good husband or a good father. I think they're going to be that themselves, and I think it's important for us as coaches that we do that. We do those things to teach those young people that when their time is up and they go out in the real world and they have to earn a living, that those things are important.